Kessben 92.9 FM.
All right, yes, 22 minutes to the top of the hour. 8 and welcome back to the program. Maakye medamuni na mwase. Someone ya satna sports papa pa ni dia abramo. Yada Kwame Miki and Tony Montana si. Some of the sports na Eddie Abreye. Eddie sports na Eddie Abreye. Okay. All right, mame kwa humano so na quickly. Ubetimi join here. Number is 0550 596 929. 0550596929 and your WhatsApp line and a text line is 0550567929. Sabre da mame kwa humano soda mene Mr. Sef Chumasi Akwabua CEO Association of Ghana Industries na yenana twetwe enkomo. Ova mo akwaba o.
Mejo so edi na Sef Chuma Akwabua na Chumasi.
Chuma Akwabua okay yo. Yeah. Ova na yen hwade Nyame adomara kwa yesidi ya bafom na mo a mo so industries no ese mo hu ni sei
oh senior nubia na se sidi na depreciate a aya na industries ni complaining say nyama na ye di produce no raw materials no do na ye craft amanone ndi se sidi ni depreciate a okokra nyama ne ban sana be wi a be producer wi no na CD na depreciate, that means you need so much CD for the same amount of dollar. That's the amount of cost na cost. In this ne above for more na need the same idea in you assume say the pa the here say betimi stay and we can say sustained for a long time na for timi their planning ntia ne asem papa na ba
na o ka bibi say mono say CD ni depreciate ai ana ehamu ye pa fi say Moses says sika bebre dollar bebre na mode kwakra no ma edifra ma no ne ba na nra ne ye ka bibi wa ha monkofo ni bia ne ye kase ye ntete no ma so ebisi ni kwase ye tete so no argument ne say so mo tete so ha the port charges no a ye be na ewo ho dada no eno an dada so ho no ka kire ye eja ususo kwakra no ba fra ma no ne ediaba port charges no de na ewo ho dada no eno an dada so ho
port charges no in terms of percentage, the NCSI say you charge a certain percentage of the volume NCSI. Name the NCSI kakrani say you charge ya ayana Ghana ports use dollar and a rate. And you know say you charge a certain percent, not the dollar equivalent at the time. Every 2 weeks they pick the dollar rate from Bank of Ghana, no more use. And the name dollar no see the no appreciate no. It means so use rate no be use no best is you know the immediately you are necessary in the effect but rate na kasa the necessary and you know in totality no port charges no e from kakra because we use dollar rate na use no say na assistant about dollar no see the na improve it the benya effect kakra also. It may not be so much, but the main effect. Na untimi nkase nuntunti no say bia eso to nyama so awon so because there are several other factors. Na the only say enema no so tie no so there. Enya there na ye drastic because they can nipa person me sure say sustained. You see a do by 1 month obi obi timi a plan. Na de no kura wo mpa no so obi ho na nyama no. The materials no okraba ya kakra. It's also the cycle of manufacturing. You don't just buy and sell the following day. Until be a nema your motoring, almost the ababe January and now even before. That time not rate near saying. Until now person recover, recover rate at the time. And until now, you see price is always sticky downwards. Until say base or some price now. I saw in the way a bit or mocha. And to say if it sustains for a reasonably long time, definitely price will have to come down because we live in a very competitive world. If you understand, and the transport for some last week a Christian minister na among the cars class almost cars now. To buy maybe whether on credit or whatever. No, dollar this time, my price and almost on last started to Tinemano gradually, so there's room for reduction immediately. They will do so. And better because of some of the things I've said. No, but gradually, if you sustain that, the number virtually you will have no choice because Ghana market is very competitive. If you live in a very competitive market, you can't keep your price up when others are reducing theirs. And a dream will be our crown, also take advantage of the situation. You also turn them on quick. Now, Unya Usikano, now the coach can be a bank loan and sign a city not a beer who fears a best across. Say, Gonako says this year, you need so much into no keeping your mana now until so now man inquire. One now be loose. The price no there definitely to come down if the city's rate is sustained.
Now, yeah, can you say, offer, and yeah, I say, yeah, prayer hododo because CD shall say, a magic. Say 2 months to cry my and I'm say basa. We are hope say Bianca by the end of June. No, you bet me I hated the single digit a beer 9 CDs and I say roughly if I said 10 CDs. Ye gusua ye henimu. Adentina kebia yen shek akrana kebia ye ni bronya ni mie and I say bia ye be ko bronya non kofo akototo norma aba bia Satan purchasing season no honum ye de enkofa be $6 de akwa abrochi akofo fa normal ba ni adea na ke henese bia de tia netia na afi ya hyan kofo se ye tete normal se rather than say ye pentem ye pre ye hu bi se yana.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. Be a friend because I didn't say aduma na wo ye no between costs and profit. Into no cost of production in for more. And so ultimately so profit no you can even maintain the same level of profit. In doing to me can say entry go to December and now in your December na. Meanwhile, and your man will turn is the same. Maybe na obi okra and a juma no dynamic. Every day be obi any day. Me can say be last month ya na say this month ya could be so cotton nemeba. Don't know cotton nema cotton raw materials and bibi not turn with the current rate. I don't know train to see December and what is because your cost of production has gone down. So you must do it. And you know the demand from the public say except prices in the back problem. It's a genuine demand and I support it. However, may council can say and no be answer to beat immediately because on also a cotton near at a certain rate. Rate, you know, a so recover. As you form you know, be anyone who can be good them no deal. A bank loan or a bank loan interest with that so. Interest me so tia. And don't you mean I say see the no sister anti as a price in the baffle because there are several other factors. Now more back here, now say you have to total electricity so. You have to total electricity about 14 point something percent, you know. The question is, do you see the price going up? I don't think you total electricity now you have the price meaning because cost of production has gone up. Industries no more do masa. Almost do man say almost share almost you be weighted average. If they look at it for be 3 months. We are calculating within these 3 months, you know, what has my cost been? There will be a few changes in some of the cost areas, but maybe a bit cost of from Kaka, no average or yes, my price me say. Into no to electricity, you know. Not a number other, you know, or a cost make Kaka, maybe a bit absorb into a man pass it on. Into another net gain Kaka will see there. We see immediately now on so and also on so because on also no or any average now the cost is still within a certain range. So that's here. And to no calculating in an asset and a consistency and sustenance is the issue. Say yen say no now I do 1 month yeah see the no la na what they know street. Let's say a trainer could do 2 months. A bit one na say nyama no cover buy no who some part when this current rate. The cost number for more of better so. That's how it works. It means can see a trail could see December and also the number of consumers no better. And the market dynamics will not even allow you. Because you know, be telling the so the market, you know. It's up to you. If you say maybe they are meant to so that okay, Nipa no econo, I don't know busa or no buso before. In the price no from kakra or best alcohol, you are losing market share. In a competitive market. Even though it's not a very perfect market situation, it's quite competitive. In a competitive market, the dynamics, you know, and no be na bekatro
akwa say tete so na betimi a compel wa ma wan kasa watete odie so say nkofo ye say person o ka competition asemi say nkofo ye so mo tete o mo de so a wa we wadwe say won tete so a betimi a compel o am watete so because nkofo tete so apentem akofa no ma foforo.
Exactly. Exactly the point. And you see, business people, no, they look at the margins. The margins make a crown. If I'm maintaining my margins, now in marketing, I be small profit, quick returns. Small profit can create is not a returns near Buddha, volumes near Buddha. I'll make more money. See, they will do that. And I know the people shouldn't worry at all. It will come naturally. Prices will come down. But they hear me say, no. Improvement na enya no yebetimi assessing no because the improvement na enema menu na ediaba the kan global trends ni ade na ema dollar no ankata ye week no eno ka ho and secondly no government so effort to be o make gold board ni nema ni nyina so aka ho government expenditure has been managed and curtailed and all that ni nyina antes demand for foreign currency no so akofom nti basa abo ni nyina no nti had to be as a country we have control over it, and that's the part that the government manages, which they have managed reasonably well. But there's another part that we don't have control over it, and that's the external environment. External one, no there. U.S. workers, some of the tariffs near the bay, my bus, you don't have control. Or almost the same wording. Na and it might be called when Russia Ukraine war by a high aging. That's those are external factors. You could see now only control. There's nothing you can do. In the bonfire, say external environment, be stable. Now you see management now. Yeah, as a minus, you tinya kosoye. Any sanity tinya sustained gains now. Prices will come down.
Now, our industry players ni business so hard. So almost export it, almost import it, almost export it. And say a bassano and a dollar yaba for me. And almost so returns no be ketwa ana.
Oh, that's what it is the exports, normally when you have a strong currency, it doesn't make export very attractive because samba osikanumua unyado dobia. Now so I don't think say your mother say see no and depreciate all the time so they can gain. And also, it will be not sustainable. It's the almost near say yet predictable. The stability and predictability is more important than the fluctuations. They say reasonable, but if at the national control, national perform export the quick some penisa. No name say they say rate in a say rate ni a best and I say the bear for a long time. Now planning the exporter or factor all this into the export pricing. Into a banner there, much as the city has gained some weight, it may not affect them too much. But naturally, when your city appreciates, it affects your exports a little bit. And but then I make us say it's not the major reason you're being to me exported. The exporters mean also here teaching is stable exchange rate regime. That was media planning or planning.
Okay. Aka 8 minutes na no twe aboha Kessben 92.9 megahertz Kessben TV DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel 121 Ora Mr. Seth Chum Akwabwa CEO Association of Ghana Industries and amatisi and edin komono now of akache enu de bia ya kayesi entitus yenomasi entitu nomasi wudi why wo industry no mu ache kachre ye sade ya yesi entitus we bia esipen say sidi natimi appreciate ama no ho aye den ma sa situation we bia si aba pen ama yesi entitu nomaso pen.
I think in the history, some may have happened, but not in recent times. Because redomination. We experienced that to the extent that see the Ukraine was $10. Until no experience here. But I don't know, Uncle Lidu to say Yankasi entity near Masu because a parity rate be near see the no who exchange a state. Now where the afford no and a basho. And unti and I'm say maybe an man at a higher rate, you know. Say I'm no basho, that means we are buying the things at a lower rate. And in that case, there's a certain gain. The gain only say any manufacturers and business people and traders. Mun take gain, mun pass it on to the consumers. And another ticey and another ticey because social trends now, media, the best we can do is say be a stabilizer for a long time. But to have it gain weight like this, it hardly happens. But much as we should be happy about it, we shouldn't be overly excited because the sustainability, the Bema I am very long, local production volumes very high. If you produce a lot of the things here, a bus pressure be a mouse cities to be. But the CR, local production hasn't gone up that much. A bit of external factors, and a ban gold, Maya, stability. The ultimate stability, we free the fact that we produce so much. Now we import to the Brea. The whole now say yes, I feel I have arrived. At this stage, we are still importing a lot. If you are importing a lot, there will still be some pressure on your city at some point. And and not the ticey. But we thank God for little mercy. The but the young planning ahead against me, Binyano. Young reserves in your good. Let me be a show up the city. Part of the reason so sometimes Bank of Ghana intervenes in the market when there's demand for the dollar near the kakragum. But if Bank of Ghana doesn't have the reserves, it doesn't have enough. When the demand is going up, they cannot pump in the dollars. If you say now you gain kakrano, you managing your reserves it media base, then you have enough to show up, then you can stabilize it. But ultimately, you try to produce a lot of the things locally. You reduce your imports. Yes, they are. Maybe I never want to see them on a hard in the Belso.
Okay. Can I be beside sustainability? Na ba mi se waka ho asem e de awie. Enti ye beda se pa ye kwe anim no ano. Ye be san ba biem na bibie ho bia no sa na ye ache biem. Ye beda se Mr. Chum. All right, we Ora Seth Chum Akwabwa CEO Association of Ghana Industries and Amotesi and Etchin Command. In the shortest time, we also get Professor John Gachi, a Dean UCC Business School and a member of the Economic Dialogue Committee. Na yenen Etchin Command. Basa brebe to the message naba na ya kenkan e the amount. Number is 0550596929 0550596929. Your WhatsApp line and our text line is 0550567929. We at the diaba was to say 1010 OPK Patriotic Voices go. So also regards to Mr. Amankwa Jare Isaac NPP Mr. one can normal ya discuss what has in kan ho bia. We from Masawood or the free Bantima Kumasi the Diaba was in opposition. They criticized the NPP government for not solving the power crisis. Now NDC is in government. The minister is explaining the problems instead of solving it. Plenty talking is much I do about nothing. How can a country implement 24-hour economy when basic utilities like electricity can't provide it? Resetting Ghana agenda indeed. Okay, thank you very much. As regards to former KMA boss, Honorable Samuel Pine. Teacher Constitution referee Amwase and Diaba. Also, it is clear that NDC is disconnected from a reality. Prices of cement and other goods remain unaffordable in Ghana, despite their claims of reductions on social media. The city may be gaining strength and their narrative, but ordinary Ghanaians are feeling the pinch of higher food and commodity prices. My regards to Chairman Owusu Bempa, NPP Shire, so Chairman Hofo and Koka. Okay, thank you very much. We Oyibo Boati if you never been the Diaba. Was it those peddling falsehood that cement price is now 82 Ghana cedis are misleading the public. Cement prices still remains 120 and 130 and 140 cedis respectively, depending on the location. We are tired of propaganda. Greetings to Chairman Owusu Bempai Shaeso NPP Chairman, Hopeful and Samuel Boachi Yadom, SBY, Bosomche, Oidibo He Difrinirebehi and Diaba. Also, Fadia Brady and Kenkai and Pharmacy. High air 92.9 megahertz. We all say, good morning, Ziega. The NPP should zip their mouth in the ECG problem, Babuta, or if you do the one and a diaba, yada se pa Babuta. You all say, Mr. Ziega, my name is Obansu from Tadi. Ziega, I like your job. May Allah bless you. Amen. I've taken it. I claim it in the name of Jesus. Okay, thank you very much. We say so. I say, okay, thank you very much. Obetimi do odiaba yebekenka ediamao. Yegusu DC no hon komo. Ye di hon komo no wia in the shortest time. Yebeko Accra Mountain so na decongestion na ekoso enra mu se na ye di hon komo e wa ha sei. Decongestion ya nya ne ntie se ema no ene adwadifo no sa do omo no ma asisi kwa ho upon all the public announcement e ba ni na no. Ya na musi ni for ewo grounds in the shortest time na yebeko na ye no omo akwa twetwen komo. Etu so fo adwenkyere bra na yen kenkan fama na enei se okobobo na ho ba bi titema mutie ni you wa okay before me ko sai ho no mame nko ahoma no so na me ne professor Gachi Entwetwen komo oye dean UCC business school and a member of the economic dialogue committee. Say thank you very much and welcome to the program Maakye.
Thank you.
Now, the city is keep appreciating, and the target is that by the end of June we should be able to, at a hit maybe the single digit. People are attributing it to the gold board. Some also saying that it's Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's gold purchasing policy. Others are also attributing it to the foreign current policy in the US and all that. It's catch the mixed reaction. Now tell us, what is the trick? What has made the city appreciating to this level?
Well, you cannot say that the appreciation of the city or the good performance of the city is caused by a linear factor. There are multiple factors that contribute to the well-being of the city. I think we do not have the gold purchase scheme as we used to have it in the past. This is a gold board that anticipates having a hold on our gold to maximize gold production under the account of the state and to get maximum exchange rate from gold. And definitely that is contributing to the development we are experiencing. All because the entire scheme has been restructured and reformed into a gold board. So I'll be surprised for somebody to say that it is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. If that were to be the case, then we should have been experiencing better performance of the city when this policy was being rolled out during that period. I must also indicate that during that period, the gold purchase that they were doing could have been contributing some level to the currency. That should not be wished away. But what we are having now is that we have been able to expand the frontiers of gold control in the country, especially within the small-scale production sector, and that inures very well to the benefit of the economy. So that is one factor. The other factor, because you have put in place multiple policies, and I've heard some people asking, so what are those policies?
There are a number of them. Now, if you decide that you manage your fiscal prudently, it's a policy framework that you have designed to undertake. And that is also inuring significantly to the process. Then you go to Bank of Ghana. They have multiple policies they are rolling out as they watch the market. You recall that the last MPC, everybody was expecting that the Bank of Ghana will reduce the policy rate. But the Bank of Ghana increased the policy rate somehow and also anchor it with some instrument. So, for example, the Bank of Ghana introduced a 273-day instrument, which is more than the Treasury bill rate of 3 months. So that is about 9 months instrument. So that provided some longer-term instrument for the market to take advantage of. And the Bank of Ghana continues to monitor the development in the global environment and in our own environment and deploy the tool that they consider to be very efficacious to dealing with them. So you can see that, yes, there is some development globally in terms of crude oil going down. That has some benefit to us in terms of managing our currency and also managing prices in the country. Even though we are net import, we also export some crude, but you will need to balance the effect and see that that is favorable to us. Then again, we note that the gold price itself is at high level, and we are producing effectively and maximizing control over the gold, and therefore we stand to benefit more. Then you talk about the trade tensions or trade wars or tariff tensions in the global market. Yes, that is also true. But tariff tensions between America and other countries and will not automatically inure to your benefit if you do not take policy measures that take advantage of those developments. So all boils down on the management propriety, effective policy rollout, watching the market to roll out policies and strategies that will mitigate any development within the forex market. So these are the things that I believe have worked well for the Ghana city. And of course, the managers have tried their best to build confidence around the economic management and that their policies are resonating with the market. And that is how the result is showing. So this is the angle from which I look at these things.
Now, Prof, now people are saying that this is not sustainable because we haven't reached the purchasing season. A lot of people are talking about that. Now, tell us, you as a member of the Economic Dialogue Committee of National Democratic Congress, what have you done to ensure that this economic freedom will be sustainable?
Well, economic freedom is abundantly available. People are acquiring assets. People are investing in their name in line with the provisions of Constitution. So economic freedom that allows everybody to participate in economic activity without any threat from anybody continues to be deepened. Then again, the people who are concerned about sustainability I think they are not wrong. We want to see this development sustained. We want to get to a point that we can all agree, that our CD now is hovering around, let's say, 12 CDs. So that throughout the year, the CD is either 11 CDs, 98 pesos, or it's 12 CDs, or it's 12 CDs, 25 pesos. So that we know that the CD settles around 12 CDs. And that will give the opportunity to government to plan for its activities. So that when government give contract to people, people will not come and say that, we are experiencing exchange losses through the importation of materials to undertake your project. Therefore, the cost of the project has gone up. Government will now have a benefit of stability in terms of project execution. Individuals, the same. Businessmen, the same. Their pricing regime will be anchored within a certainty of the currency. So that is all that we are all talking about. So, what are the things that we need to do to see sustainability of this experience that we are having? Number one, the good thing that you are doing, bringing out this result, should be maintained and continued. Then you should roll out other complementary policies to help. As we speak, we are still importing almost all agricultural produce from the neighboring countries and elsewhere. That has not changed yet. So we need to now take advantage of the opportunity to incentivize our people to go into production. Our production is not competitive. What I mean by that is that when you bring some items like rice from outside the country, and then you bring the rice as produced in the country, it seems the pricing of the produced in Ghana rice is higher than that of the imported one, therefore making the imported one preferable. So we need to work to ensure that the competitiveness of our production sector is improved so that we can mitigate some of the import and enhance our production in the country. That we must do. Then again, value addition. It doesn't take a short period of time to do value addition, but we need to move faster to target the what we call the low-hanging exports to add more value and expand our export destination. We shouldn't be limited to few countries like Switzerland, India, China, America, UK, and the rest. We should expand wherever our product can go to be meaningful to our exchange rate. We need to exploit those activities. Then within the country itself, we need to be working very hard to ensure that the standard setting authorities are up to the game. Because if your goods are not across countries, your goods will not enter their market. So we need to also work on that. So that is what we should be doing progressively. So it's not enough to say that it is not sustainable, but there are things we should do to sustain it.
So that what you are telling us is what the committee is planning now, or is just a suggestion, sir?
Which committee are you referring to?
Yeah, I'm talking about you being part of the economic dialogue committee of
economic dialogue committee has done its dialogue and has profiled a lot of solutions, and some of which I've articulated to you now. Of course, there is another committee called Accelerated Export Development Committee to work on that. And some of the things I've indicated are the things that the committee will be working at to ensure that we expand our export base, we consolidate our export base, and we ensure value addition and we improve the competitiveness of the Ghanaian producer.
Okay.
So these will be rolled out to help the economy gain more momentum.
Okay, so last one, Prof. People are very particular about this sustainability thing. Recently we had Mr. Dr. Richmond Etuahine, a banking consultant and economist. He was also saying that one, government is not spending. That is one. Immediately the government starts spending, it will somehow reverse the CD a little bit. That is one. And two, we have an outstanding euro bond debt to pay, which is about $2.1 billion or something. So if we pay that money, it can also create some instability with the CD. How do you take this one too?
I think it is incorrect to say the government is not spending. Government is spending on some existing projects ongoing. Government is spending on payment of domestic debt. Government has actually paid this year, within these 4 to 5 months, government has actually paid part of its external obligation. Some will be falling due by the close of the year and then next year. And that will enhance the expenditure demand on government. Government is paying its workers and other activities. So what he is trying to talk about is that the expenditure will be enhanced as we go along. And that is true. But that is the reason why you need to take complementary measures to support the CD. And even if government is supposed to pay now, the exchange rate component, when translated into Ghana cedis of the external commitment, will be lower than it used to be last year or January or February. So these are the dynamics we need to look at. So it's not a straight line that because we will be paying debt or the expenditure will be enhanced on new projects and activities. Because of that, it's not sustainable. No, that is not how we look at it. We look at it from the benefit of what is happening. The benefit of what is happening itself means that what we are going to pay in terms of debt will be lower in Ghana cedi terms than if we were to pay it with the rate at February or in March.
Okay. So thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
God bless you. All right. We Professor John Gachi, Dean, UCC Business School, and a member of the Economic Dialogue Committee at the National Democratic Congress. And then actually, Komona, ye bisa ni sidi ni munsamwa na ye bisa ni si a buying and spend it. No kahu bi na masidi na ba for my fee. A buying no extra share says was spend year. Bema sidi na ho den no asa ba from kakra fee. There's an astounding debt be about $2.1 billion dollars euro bond be about dinina yentua ni adia bi say ye ni purchasing season eti ye do honest and kofo sha so mo pe dollars e dia akokra no ma eno so betimi a create problem ni na we ya no chese bi enukre baby also hono a aban is seriously working tirelessly to make sure say sadini nan entimi ehi ememeto aban. So that is that. So yene Professor Gachi ena na etwetwe nkomo na we also say see my name is Obansumere Frita Krade na aba wase Kessben Ziega nyakopon enkam ho na onhiramu na Kessben TV so wase any da hobby pa yera se pa fa odie bra na kenka for my by we also reading messages from the Facebook. Uko Facebook search for Kessben TV program be ya ba okenkan ayi otro de fa hono mo and no so no ye be kenkan e de ama pa we dia wa say good coffee shows. I say good morning Kessben. Mr. Ziega Ghana can make it with non-partisan attitude. It is obvious our politicians ain't appreciable. What the opposition does is the net way of urging the government in power to work things out for the country. It is all about thinking of how to return into government. Africa, the only continent where politicians serve and cherish their political parties than the country itself. Poor pity. Okay, thank you very much. If you coffee shows and ode aba. Sabre de mame kwa humano so na many Grace Baba Sam and Komo. The Psalm of Grace. Good morning. Grace Baba Sam. Hello, Baba. Grace Baba Sam. Okay, let me say Baba Sam nyanya ready. You best say na ye de na bana ye na na twen komo na ye ne baba din komo emra mo hu say assembly member ono no ewo aveno ura pa juba betena ha sei na oka Accra Metropolitan Assembly ho oba ye to yankra anaso ne ye be che say enedue yi Accra Metropolitan Assembly ba be share decongestion ase na ye pese ye ne yi ya na misini twen komo ne ye hwese ne decongestion eko esisi fa ase ne adwadifo a omote kwa ho pay human pavement ton ade a ho koka sisi a ne kohwegu obejo do no se ne omsisi efa eno efa enche ye beko ahoma no so na ye ne Grace Baba Sam atwetwe enkomo de afi honum Bernard Selassie de ne dia about stay conducted JDM all the way ye da se pa we oyibo boatin ya kenka message ne dada Michael Opoku Ajima diaba also good one day. Thank you very much. And I was free Cecilia upon Nyame diaba or say I do appreciate what Dr. Gachi has said. All right, thank you very much. Also, bet we do diaba go to Facebook near Kenka Pharmacy here. We says what say. Okay, yauka humano sisi ya mrabium. Yane Grace Baba Sam entry commode. Grace Baba Sam, good morning.
Good morning, Ziega.
The Psalm of Grace. Catch them, say, if I know sisi ya.
Okay, sisi ya die mewo Accra. Na yenim say AMA and a collector say and there one of the issue say one of the yema minimum one control and nema pavement and a lot of pine or so I Potakamu Yabeka decongestion. Na Abra me bano from Circle to Accra before we drew the cocoa board move on no say and one more share a jumano Africa one more one more tall and nearma a fine or any pavement metal. The many will air cutters is here may walk Kimbu. Now Kimbu ha me collect for any AMA a mountain for one more engineer work so and almost 3 hours to ever around. Now one more car Kessben one more at the extra and nearma a high darky and one more at the able pavement so Emma Nipa intimate penetrated through the working space you created at the Amaye. Na se bebrena anymore ye ka Kimbu konomwa. Kimbu me kanisine kakra. It's a place that mostly looks choked. One more year one tie a use to that stretch no. And pavement you see at the ama and Nipa so one no. At the end of the day no na yema minimum be at the enema a hide the pavement to so at the about law requirement so. Now exercise no collect clothes edit to animal say is going to take 9 days for this exercise. Now say about security wise and so meaning say a police say a year. Omo tie Martin so de kata womo enimono. Womo do na so aye Accra say ma about security wise bibia ededi na nia ekosu nyina ne se ya maame no mo womo anso atem no mu yie kwa One more say, collect any AMA, part of Ghana, like they are part of them. It is a Bianca Bibisa Eba, Anka, one more and find a solution, and some more and tempera. So, meaning I say, one more bar, the one more and snap pavement, so. Sarah soon a lot of kindness so no, one more and sugar, one more. Yama no more say, one more day, one more star, one more say, a patcho. Say, collect for say any AMA, one more baby, a tansaho, and my woman. Now, so what share videos na me send na, and Crawford be Niama, yes, easy. Now, almost to you say, it's either they come to the office. Na woma ba beje niama or someone ba de ye aduane wo mu no woma de bekwa akoma orphanage home.
I see. And then I can be person be say anti that say yeah sha etie for you na mo hwe live no na mamu bi say that say car na esi ho no eno ma wo ni na ya season mebo a
De wo nyina no ye easy. Yes easy.
Na o ka Accra no I say program e code the whole world bu okuma say yenusi so say ye wan kra ne ye ka say etu kan kra no Accra no na aye obi a sebe onti nkra ha say no na aye ne nadrum kasa na kiremu ye patre ye enka
Accra Central.
Accra Central, okay, yes.
Accra Central South Pepe. Enti Hana Jumedino air cost 20. One more taking for 9 good days. It's one more say or China once but they will still come around to check. So yeah mama mo occupy space. One more say the Brena was space in the market. Collect what my as I said, the market is empty. But yes, so our mothers want to occupy the space by the roadside because that's where they see them for Thai papa.
Na o ka bibi se na ye ma menom no omusa do omusa ye omusa ka bibi kura na nkomo kanche omansa na omo peso omo kire se emefo na omo fa na se omo kanche omusa omo be decongestion na omo anu omo asutire kura
almost say one we are aware then so this kind of decongestion no enye de na one more hwehwe because this particular one no we are preventing them from selling on the pavement and by the roadside. Say anka ya be pame wo mu nyina every pavement no so na anka ya chalk your mouth for one side obi bumbra ne so a nanka yeah they are so trained there the amano but this particular one yeah so obi yi ne ni amachisi an wo mu ni bebi a wo mo ko
na wa ba cycle ha wa ba ha
Pastor Hempa.
A cycle, what by a cycle? Because the quality.
Me found one man son and member. Me see one more air no not to say. Shop the brain and beer, you will say. And then I acquire the congestion exercise. No, the brain taking as clean up exercise. One more proper. One more air proper. Hey, see. Many buswa edit trade. The other supposed to be an so. Mema myself.
Because I'm going to say. Yeah, Catholic cloth say part of or the on be decongestion I am who part of circle had the account. Now you know one rare you your friend say interchange national overhead national I honor choke ura
I maybe collect for no agency. One more we are taking it one step at a time.
Oh, okay.
And see, to see, I know you need the traffic light. For NIB one mono. And one the next point at the airport.
I am not near the first be so at a chunk of my why.
Stop it, almost July.
I catch you on some more moon July. Now, yeah, a Ghana. Why? It's an house wash on who's Yama. Why? All right. We a Grace Baba Sam, the Sam of Grace. Young corner, young conquetia, my menu be and moi. I didn't take you on by surprise. Almost so almost announcement now. As for Brachi, Omodia Jenisi Honma still a Yababe Fade Econo. Young Corresania, young Cotier Senia, almost so far decongestion effort.
And Bobby and you chona na ya pa. December ayi. Ayo sai ni bebi akọ.
Pavement is your inner market. A pavement, a walkway. The similar new antisu. Oba said tomatoes added to na pavement and all tissue. So automate. Now
wọ́n bí ẹni ẹ̀sọ̀ wa ní lẹ́yọ̀ bá bí ẹ̀ lẹ́kẹ́ èso ní wọ́n ṣí sí ìgbẹ́ ní wọ́n kọ́ wọ́kẹ́ yòó ẹ̀wọ̀n yẹn ní wọ̀bà nìkẹ́ wọ́n kọ́ wọ́n ẹ̀ mílẹ̀hún ní wọ̀bà ní wọ́n lágẹ̀ nàkànú ní wọ́n wà wọlé jàjù wọ́n kọ́ wọ́n ó tún là ṣí pẹ́ agbẹ̀lẹ̀ kọ́ lọ́kọ̀ tó bí ẹ̀bà kẹ́ẹ̀ṣí jẹ́ nàkàndó ṣí wọ́n ṣí pé mẹ́tẹ̀ nùkúrá lójí wọ́n fẹ́ bàtà wọ́n já sí fẹ́ wà wọlé wọn màmúṣì wọ́n lẹ́nu ọ̀fẹ́ wọ́n gbà mẹ́fà ẹ̀ wọ́n gbà mẹ́fà ẹ̀ wọ́n gbà mẹ́fà wọ́n dẹ́ káwọ̀ dé wọ́n gbà mẹ́fà wọ́n mẹ́nà wọ́n mọ́bọ̀ wọ́n náà wọ́n àwọn ọjà tù wọ́n lákẹ́ ní káàbà fẹ́ rẹ̀ àmì kí wọ́n ṣì sí ti gbẹ̀ ní wọ́n kọ́ payment agbẹ̀nẹ̀ wọ́n bá payment wọn àti wọ́n ṣì bí ẹ̀ ní agbẹ̀nẹ̀ lójí wọ́n tún ìpàǹtẹ́ àmẹ́nà wọ́n mọ́bọ̀ ọ̀nù àmẹ́nà wọ́n mọ́bọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá yí akẹ́ wọ́n ṣì ṣì pọ̀ wọ́n ní wọ́n kọ́ pavement ẹ̀ ní wọ́n kásì ní dédé máa fẹ́ bí a kásì pẹ́ wọ́n fẹ́ lẹ̀ báyìí mọ́ ni wọ́n ti wá àwọn ọjà tù wọ́n kásì ní ọmọba wọ́n tẹ̀sí kó àkọ́ ọjà tù àwọn ọ̀kadì kan wọ́n ní máa wọ̀ àwọn ọ̀kadì kan kí fẹ́ǹsì ntí kàmá bí ẹ̀hún akẹ́wọ́ yẹ jẹ́ yìí aba lọ́ọ̀lì abawo ọ̀pá mi fa yẹn síta ọ̀fẹ́ wọ̀ ọ̀pá mi fa yẹn ame keke wọ̀ kọ́ ní president ẹ̀ bọ̀dá mi tó ní mẹ́rin ọ̀chá kẹ́ wọ́n kásì fi òfin ẹ̀ president ẹ̀ náà wọ́n kásì president ẹ̀ wọ́n sì gbẹ́ ẹ̀ nù bẹ́ẹ̀ náà wọ́n sì gbẹ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n ta president ẹ̀ ọba sì gbẹ́ wọ́n náà tún jẹ́ mẹ́ wọ́n náà kẹ́ bọ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀n jẹ́ ní wọ́n president ẹ̀ wọ́n lẹ́sì kura ní àwọn náà gbẹ̀ náà tún pavement ọba sì gbẹ̀ náà tún jẹ́ mẹ́ wọ́n náà kẹ́ wọ́n ọwọ́ pa mi fa wa wo me kuma jatu o dira wale o pa amasi no na abasu wo ọwọ́ pa mi fa onu ọwọ́ pa mi fa isi ba ni ame na wo fe wọ́n pa mi fa ko bo sagbe no fe keto sagbe no fe no keto ake na be di wo fe wo tesi ni gbe kasi wọ́n pa mi fa me yo bo ne ba ni e je na kan mi fi owo wọ́n no tree fence ye wo ni wọ́n pa mi fa yo wọ́n me kuma jatu ni dira wa o amasi na ko tesi mo ba tu amo ka de ka nya machi wọ́n pa mi fa e ka ma bi en wa ke wo ye je yi wọ́n mi fa mi fa e si ba ni ame na omo bo o ame na omo bo no petesi fufu o da ye ko no ba ya o da ye ko fún ni ere o ba ye ko ta ke wo fa wo ya wo ba ye ko bi en no wo ya si wo pa fa o ke fa bamo ha ma ga o fi abo ni wo fe de je bi ni ke wo mo ni wo passe sa je fa wo be je fa o fe no fe fo le na me ba won ba na ga wo gbe na sa bi e wo be si e gbe ni wa me ke wo fun won ni bi e fe ye pe mi te o ja ke wo no ni bi e fe o ga ye pe mi te wo ka to won kwani ni aba ke wo ni wo trash wo pe fa wo pa wo ke fa ba mo ale wo ni e ha wo
Space.
Space. Mo fi amu ke gbe le kolo mo fi amu ke gbe yi eji mata wo yi fa be makete e wo makete eji le teke mo ko na le mo ko nta mo ko mo nye do e ta ko no to ya ne ko ata mo ko ka po ni o pele alo ni ma ni ba ni tonu ni ma ho yo ba pele mo ta tu ma se ni mo ba to na ni mo ba to hi o pele makete yi mata e wo pa fa yi makete yi mata o kan do ko na me so ata wo ya
hey, asemo na mutie me to me bo ase na ma breaking it down e de akere mo enye obia na etenkran ye kra etenkran na nyina na etenkran na ma me no ana oda so sisi ano okasa na o se one de oni baabi akọ mutie ni opa abai na chew se onye bibi no one de oni baabi akọ pavement ne so ana obetena e de aton na de ho no watena fititi obia me ha ne da enya afi na mo ba be ha no oso ni de oni baabi akọ ena maame ba kono ano odantemo no second one ye ni din komo no wase you know ewo mu se oboka so be decongestion de nemom de meyo ne ka se obeye no decongestion kwan of ka so ofa so obeye no enye sa na meyo no eye no etu onu de omo ntiase etu on besere meyo no se wonye decongestion te se de o ka kire omo se obeye no sa na maame ne peso kire ena maame no wonu ni di kan no so say oh ya twe ya ho kakra wo ka che say pavement ne en sori so ene ya twe ya ho kakra ti kwane kakra da ho no mu a nipa e kwane kakra da ho a nipa betimi afa so e de akọ na di enti na ya twe ya ho kakra na still obasese no ma yesre ofa bra ye na yakofa no ma se ya toma ne sa etu onu person a kire say o ma free pavement no so na emom esese aban no eni mayor no etwemo omo na no ma akofa de aba no omo ti bi toma ne sa esa free ho no mu wi ha omo sorry pavement no so Okay, so that is that. Eti ma me say mayor no entwemo omo no makofa no medoso etu omo toni ni na awia omo so free payment no so that is that. So where Ziega say me sure pa the free post office we jamase or say given the current state of the cedi against the dollar, prices of goods and services will automatically decrease. Ghanaians shouldn't worry, the market will reach equilibrium. My regards to the people of Jamase from Postmaster Jamase. Yedu Jamase the Mamentia the big slide. Slide Fofie. Yes, slide Fofie coming so be kwaka for income hibi. Slide Fofie. Yes, the big slide baby will be a chachao. From Kabla V of Pokiase Benghazi. Or see, we are begging the Ghanaians sellers to reduce the prices of their goods because the dollar has been reduced. Prices of spare parts, kinky oil, lorry fare, water, cereals, and etc. must be reduced to show appreciation to President John Dramani Mahama. Racist sources say, from Bond Shaker, I have for Kenya number 2, no, the about say God bless John Mahama and the NDC we told Ghanaians. Racist so edited Diaba Jones Mansuto to Chrome and a Diaba. Also, Mr. Ziega, let us congratulate JDM and his team and the NDC. We are enjoying greetings to Honorable Mafo Manso Adubia. Okay, thank you very much. Also, for dear bra, na yan kenkan enfama. We free the Komensa and free Pillar 2, Domekwa Benya constituency. Was the price of cement is still wider than 30 Ghana cedis. Bibia and Sesaye, Eya Azan. Special greetings to Hajia Safia Mohammed. Incoming NPP National Women Organizer hopeful and Thomas Ohene Boache next UK NPP organizer by Komensa Pillar 2 and a DWCABA. Special dedications and greetings to you. She Bobby Stella. She Bobby. Baby Obia Mechacha Opa Stella She Bobby Nyakopo Enka Hwati. Yenda wase pa ensiso. All right, we say teacher Kujo. To bottom Adentase fix the light before talking about 24-hour economy. How do you implement 24-hour economy? One, you can't provide stable electricity for 8 hours. Okay, thank you very much. More messages and a bar. Okay, go to Facebook. All the files so now you can kind the amount. Now text line, normal text line is 0550 567 929. 0550-567-929 and our WhatsApp is 0550-596-929 0550-596-929 enche abaja for baba betna se na ya pense kwa kracha nim na meka yom herbal mix sobe meka yom herbal lotion ho asem edi kirawo na yom herbal lotion aba bedi asem di amaye ene yetimi kokofa ointment bi na hyehye saa shodo ni akacho so me fa tutu so ebedi be 10 minutes time na ko ebi so ebedu 15 minutes ebi class 30 ebi kwa de yetimi kacho so fakoda ade be che na ho ato ene medical technology aba eno na yom herbal lotion edi aba omo makeka no ma de abom edi aye yom herbal lotion eseme kancho se yom herbal lotion de wo de kan ya na ko muntie ne ye we anya sa wo be de baba be kan na bedu 15 minutes and 20 minutes and 30 minutes and sana ko yom dia wo de kan ya na ko wo de twi wa na ko entu sisi na yo ya yom ukoto dwe na yo ya yom when you arthritis yom wa ko bobo ohu ba bi atetema yom yom herbal lotion eno no a eno na ma honorable Ashaman former MP honorable Ashama former member of parliament Edema Buem constituency Oti region Adina Jira Hodon pa nyo yom anen kenye aban papa yom te say aban papa no eti join eti say sidi no eti John pains biano any bodily pains biano unya yom na ope ba akwa yisu ana ope dodo etu akoton a number no ye 0244 730 295 0244 730 295 and 030 2945 146 030 2945 146 yom etiam pepe yom ni binto na bibia ende di enfamba yempa. Okay, Amalina Children's Heavy for some control say your bawa fire fnu na o fire fnu no say enoma bi ababe sisi you ofruma so as a lines bi ababe da ofruma so kofo 24 owo ebeko na kayam hihyew ba wanyo obi motivational speaker bi aka cho say owo ebeko da bi jai o 21 years unya 25 ana wanya 25 ko 30 unyini nu babia wanhwe abawo awie na wafunu na akomoamoa tie ni ye afei oyoba wafa nyinsen wonama ekuchire ya so owo ayi nyinsemu yinsan owo ebekoda bi oba de se onyemu a ese ho ya kono tieniye enikwa so okuru no da so oyo omoa enikwa so onyemu a ho ye tantantan se ne be ya na okuru kwa abonte okotwa no ho ba omantem enimre oba ono da na se oyo omoa ogugusu keke ene dia mawo oba de so look attractive etinsana agu hunam kuche no enye enikwa se basa enye normal na Amalina Children's Haven semen control say ye wonku anwaso ye de aba odo sra hunam ani a wonam da toso kama ama wo susura atoaso ama ho ye fepa ma ukru ekwa do abrani na ye won night gonso papa o sha ebema ukru se ofunu bomu kra no anya 8 months no ukru ho ba ye ukru ho akono ama de bia no se be predia one o ahyiamu afi o se men ka cho se wodi akora na ba asase su no esa akora no ho ye dene etie won tade papa nkora ntade papa se wada no mu ye nwunu a ye de hya no a akora na wo bia nkonu mu nkofa ya ne foforo bia efama no afezu so no se ewiemu ye hya ye won tade papa ubetimi de ahya akora no abama ne ho aheha no afeyu se nkora no obo ho ahomete ebia na afe na watena se wo peso owia afe wo tutu kakra so bibia mu anu agina ho no hu se ne maame nante a ohu se a ono so betimi aye saade ni bia se ono no ye bi etu ayeso ye pe no wate ahwe bo se ne ti abo ho ne yedi na ne yesre yese tata ebi kwa ne akoto card ama no etini bo ho sa yeso ankora de nyame na bo mo ho ban eti eyede ya obesua nante ebekoda bi emi nkasa ni tini boho ne betimi akofa yare e de abre no eti Amalina Children's Haven for say yakwa kofa heji abie de aba eno ye de shakora ni ti enti osua nante ni nano a wodi agro na nation ni ti boho no mo a enkoka no na akoka ne ayi ne memory index na ma akokreati problem e de ama no enti dia fa enkora ho bia ni awo mu bia ni nyinsem bia no Amalina ye wo bi e wo honom na obetimi akache www.amalinaonline.com.gh eno ne ye information dodo na honom a obetimi akoto ase e wo ho oye kira kwanya ye wonkra ha ye wa ha wages ye wa ha Kumase techima bebia Ghana fanya ni nano Amalina Children's Haven e wo honom no say open more information abetimi afrey number is 059 392 1777 059 392 1777 and 050 16 72445 050 16 72445 enu bia no friend na Amalina Children's Haven ye bejo so na bibia oho bia ne ye no aka. Yes, all honorable Ashama na Babe Kaminsa honorable mo akwa ba o
Yeah, Jazzy can what is saying.
Nyamia domara kwa bibia bako. I say wadu me serious there. De bia me hu ana me hu say one me hu say obuafuda. Me hu say ora hu so da. De bia we si guso kama e dia what is the secret?
Catch. No, answer na we say me buafu na me MPP ni debate. Ena we are say aye osusu no. You see Memma how embe ya wakuma mumma. You free ho. We are say yam fashiyama. Yam fashion fanko. We are dear empty handed now. Inti mina adicha onya bibi kakra dia. Na mina odi na moni nuanuma sha na masresre. Eno susu ya dro.
Ya dro. Ene me sha se no be sua sa. Me sha se no be sua sa.
Yi bibi afri wakuma na mo.
Na ye bibi free yakuma mu a. Esesi esenya nura ye no mo a ebe boost ye mu system. Na ma ye sipie esita. Na police ni na do so atese do ne pe.
Mate
police dey do the imboost eba mixture.
Imboost.
Imboost eba mixture.
Na what in abroad there boost
immune system no. Enti wono imboost eba mixture no a. Se baba se bia yare bia traw so achepa na ye kwan ko a. Wono imboost eba mixture na ye de aduro kan wa ne ko. Sa ne tie. E na pe so se men kan tro se yare nkitinkiti bi ebia pe so ho bo ho ban e free sa yare ne ntem. Ebi wo hono mo a skirt bi o pe so owura mu oye be ma wanya sika kakra so ago wanya ka ba ku bi a odidi akwaneaba enti one de oba bi o pe so hunu a one ne da ye nkase jai bia wa wo kwa de besi ama bia no afa but se de ye ya wintimi nya na so oba ho ban se ne wu nkote syphilis ni gonorrhea enti nunum imboost eba mixture na emo ho ban na malaria ne typhoid fever kidney problem ebetimi abo ho ban ne wanya sa yare we mu ni na no say yes syphilis gonorrhea pressure ulcer stroke waist pain fatigue say unya adwuma bia so hunam ni na ya de bia hunam ya malaria liver and kidney problem no eye imboost herbal mixture and ye di betu ase de ama we manage no e betu ase e de ama eti hwe imboost herbal mixture a ye fa no police nedro no imboost herbal mixture o hwe pharmacy bia wa Ghana any herbal shop bia no obenya bia to eye imboost na uko otireji ubenya biato uko wa ubenya biato boga tanga tamale okaishi dragle uko kejetia uko Dr. Mensa daize dragle eno no wa shantereje eno su ubenya biato enano na mubisa se uko bokwa benya biato ana uko bokwa Calamed Pharmacy eno o low cost road eno su ubenya biato friend number we sisi a upe ba kwato ako yusu asa ho yare ana apedodo atu akwakoton a enya sika number ye 0246 208496 0246 208496 arabo mamo akwa babiem na nyame adomara kwa na ye ne wana bo twetwe nkomo no ano yegusu na ye twan se ni nua so ebeba na yato aso ede afiri hodom na arabo mam ye nhwa de sidi ya ye ka ho asemi sidi abafom ekofo se nye sustainable ye ntimi sustain ayi sidi kache ase obi a wako parliament pen awunum parliamentary business kwan ya faso a yenwe no man ene ade ni na ede pa na ebetimi aya masa economic freedom si aba ama sidi no yetimi sustain sidi na be at least a year ansa na bia move kakra na ya move an a country
yo Ziega midawase michao echa ehwefo ne tiefo we asefa na nyina sidi esese nyina mpaebo ene ya honde ansana ebetumi agina ana ekoso emra fam onyangupo ankada senka sidi ni dollar no ensusu ya bi enda entem ye betumi aye adwuma ama 1 cedi is equals to $1 ni nyina ye adwuma ye adwumadin ye enye se adwumadi amika no ukwa akopaebo eno ani se eniama ye hwe se enu na manti na ensusu abeda sidi ni dollar ntem ebi ni se debia usore a na we importim mo miwa obetumi adom wo Ghana debia usore a o importi frito ana oil not frito de ye no wo Ghana o importi oil a odi be chinkosu a na odi be chi akukọ na enu susu tumi ma se sidi no na hondi eba fom debia usore a na we importi asichire o se we dey free Brazil we dey free France na sase e wo Brazil no eno bi nsusu na ewo Ghana nti se ye dane ye ni efri sa nneema so a ampanyampa enye bibia na ebetumi a produce wo krom hamom ba nneema bia etumi twi esika pa ba fom eni nneema mabubosu ye import abro nka bro ebetumi ado ye import mu nka mu ebetumi ado ye import anwa nka anwa no ebetumi asichire nka ebetumi nti Ziga asembisa obisa me no ansa na sidi betumi agina ne nan so no eye teamwork ekuafo eye omodie aban ehwe ne husu yie ana aban dwumako susu eye omodwuma mi ba matise woni professor Gachi kasa ba no no oka no poto kasam ntimi dia mi di hye ye krom kasa aye twi se nyina ye nti ase se sidi aiba fomu nenu enye anamoto baako adwuma nkonko aban amanoni emwa a eba oka se ena mefa no se samanfo ka se America fo anamoto nti na sidi no eba fom no akoeti se minua ensio emuna ebeto do you get me right?
Yeah.
Na wo ni pipe ewo ukrum uni stream ewo ukrum uni river ewo ukrum jisa wudi chensi akosi abontin anamebo ana jisa wudi chensi akosi abontin ansa na obenya nsuo no enye sa nsuo betumi atosa ba nsuo no jaipe uni nsuo wo wudem those are some of the things ss yenhwe inti se Ziga ansa na sidi betumi agina ne nan so no programs aban ediba won se mabubo aduane saa eko ena aban se mi ba beboa ekuafo na yenya nkukọ nkitinkiti mi ba beboa ekuafo na yendo mu mi ba beboa ekuafo na yendo banchi mi ba beboa ekuafo na yendu abe weni nyina esunfa so no ebua ama sidi nu enya honden ba se yesi yendo NDC for na yentinu afom no yendo ye di program bi ba mi nya hwi youth employment mi nya hwi udia nka obetumi asua tailor anka ye produce ye cotton from north Ghana cotton esa peja ye nsa nkoto material free turkey usi udia nya hwi ende umpa bonu eni mi mpa bonu ebeye kwa inti ansa na sidi betumi agina ne nan so no eyeye nyina ya nkabom ni anamoto a SSA2 eduadefo ka ho ahyenkafo susu ka ho do you get right na wono mu ton spare parts ni weni nyina obia ka ho se sidi abafom one say for the first time Ghana for kachira ni nua Ghana ni se nu sidi anya honde ntinu tiuniama so obisa papa bi se inti sa asem nu when na ye ne edi kan esi ya na also in recent times no mfi be ye be se dunu ansida inte ya di fufuro minua sensopa eto a esese nyina ye fa echensi emfa mpie abonten na ntumi hu se edie na ebetumi aye wan se okas chiro se sidi eba from se nu ekabuburu ja ejina homa Ghana no aba from automatically to some extent fano se nanka unua bi eboga wa send you dollar na wabobusia $1,000 ewo ni nche usi this year may you the betua time ubobusia no na exchange rate no $1 is equals to 17 cedis enyesa enu ni dollar osi onu no dollar na obeji enyesa inti se no uhia ubetua unia boga no kawa brochire $1,000 no se uko udi 13,000 ekwa na wasisa inti wasanya 4,000 humfa so a unti humfifri ansa na wanya $1,000 no edi ama onua sanso na etima edwadefo obinum ka se inyama makrabae no mikrano at the time ye exchange dollar to 17 cedis in then uto sanyam ye se teteso se senka edru so a infaso a obenya no fanu say ubenya 15 cedis by uko market say uko sisa dollar and there 13 cedis eno so so wunya mfaso enti asema uka se minto we wie nu mpa cho eya de bro do you get greediness ti ase say mathematics no aye working then say sa 17 cedis a usisa dollar no ekoton niama no enye nu na obesa sisa ena se so no sa $1,000 uko abrochire de sa say 10 barrels of chemicals na okotokra usa the 1,000 kon there ubenya 1,000 no but say $1,000 no unya no ebia 12 cedis 50 pesos interdenti na unti sunde eno nti na me faso ada aboso kan for ase say omaka kire say ombe sha ase etiti so eno nti na me faso ada hyenkafo ase say from Saturday no omu tilori first by 15% we na me ka say si di benya hondi ama wada dwi se afiba akunu nyina no engina sa no nyina na moto
ba honorable nkofo enra ne abosu kan for mpanifo no bi association ne mpanifo no bi di na na omo say dollar ne di abafom but okwa bia mabe amasesa dollar kakra bi na me makwa no mameba the port charges ne de tia ne tie eti se port charges no remain the same as ababe shem eti se mesesa na dollar na aba from no na afi makwa no ma na me de ba na port charges no wasra na there's no need say metete me no ma so
adikai omadibim but you say uko porter ye charge you say cedis cra ye charge you in dollars enyeza you lose dollar convertibility in this say a dollar ye the convertibility no uko sisa cra no aba from that is what we should know. We should tell ourselves the truth. Minim say aban babe bibi afa port charges because your person cranium and fambo memu. Inti there is one window eyo mudi asisomuye but misusu misa form so say aban onye ntem na udru porta hosusu no wona omu fa niam ban omu nsa kakra no mu yi nyame aye say de aban papa abedru port. So I think they are right. But they should also do something. And before the government comes, you will say, looking at the economics, mathematics, and accounting, they can do something. Say no musikaye. And I hear Bompire say, Abai, the Minister of Transport, the Minister of Trade and Industry, all the stakeholders who are affecting the activities of the port. Omuye, Ziega debia me catcher say, Mumayen buo manu, nagana ni enye ye. Do you get it right? Yeah. We should be rich in our home. We should be rich. We should be happy. We should develop. Enu de majatum. But ansana enije bebano. You cannot have freedom without war. Do you get it right? You must fight to get peace. You must fight to get freedom. Sa fight no enye tuo bubankwa 7 na ye count. Say ubeka say okay. Maminjai we maninka na Ghana ni oba beto wo minchen otumin kombra because they say small profit quick returns. That is what we should be looking at. It is time and the greatest opportunity for us today to reset and build this country. Let all of us understand that say omanu na ye build enye political party. We should build a nation. Not political party. It should not be in our head. Say, ye build the NDC, ye build the MPP, ye build the Afrofranto. No, it should be in our head that we have a nation before we have individuals that join a political party.
Yeah, I like that.
And
I like that.
Yes, and so we must put all our effort inside. And until I meet Daniel Kwesi say, in 2028, we NDC are not going into contest with Baumia's videos or his lectures. We must go into contest with good governance and with how happy Ghanaians are.
Nobody will be interested in that.
No. How happy Ghanaians are. Me who abrantia bi was social media. Oko jomu ko kachre edwadi forma say dollar ba from muntisu. We are not doing a political campaign, but sa branche nankasa hu say no niema koye wo memu. So what must we all do? We must share the responsibility. Let us share the pain a bit and let us share the joy a bit. I think that is the way we can sustain this city. And let the Bank of Ghana, Senator Mampenyi Kayenu, should not, under any circumstances, print money to the government the way Addison did to Nanado. Ye can MPP fund tianse. Those of us who did the economy, you say, Adia Addison, any Nanado bopo ayo menu, omadi ewu. Because for 2 years you've printed 77 billion ediama. Time now inflation has shooted to 54%. Ejwadini onye de, Oshenkani onye de. They have killed the economy. And today they still have the mouth talking. Eye nwanwa Ziega say MPP for kranu oman ferry organize a press conference. Bisa omo say sa time omuti akonja so na nyame ni ho. Nyame ni ho ndenu Ghana force yenda nyame ase. Na sa time MPP ni na do ti akonja so na nyame no watu kwan akohin. Abonsam nkwa na beka krum ha. Se Ghana ni aye djuma esevu sika se odi hwe ne hu ni nkokra mre so abanya mbo number no wakoji ayiro magio musika
Kessben 92
ayiro magio musika amanfo awu amanfo ntumi ntwadro na MPP for no they don't know that they have done harm to Ghanaians. No, that time has to come to an end, and that era must stop, and it has stopped now. And near His Excellency ni Ghana ni nyina yesese no enu na misro biase mumma yemfa ya hondi emfantetre minua omusi World Bank project bi wo ho a omusi duakube coconut virgin oil no virgin coconut oil no na yen wo krom ha oil yellow aye kwa akofa no wo kwa akohu bebi aye process no unim niama aye di France na aye pro yenimu eno ani se yedia na ya fa ye tofi na ye ninam krom na ya fa yare virgin coconut oil one kasa dua de coconut akosa na mu friend say kube na yentwi emu oil yentwi emu aduanu di ye oil no na mbrantie no susu nye djuma. That is how we expand the economy. Let us plant the palm trees. Senior Unilever I'm sure you know the story of Trifopraso and there is another one in the western region. Omudia palm plantation. That is where we get the palm oil to get our fried oil. We can do more. We can do for the what? The Commander Sugar Factory. Emrantenu yenfa yenkwa fom na yenkwa ye juma na yendu ahwedie na yenya kakra na ye yasichire yenuanu mo makwa university akọ ani asuapon no no monko gina factory omun gina mo naiso no mon produce sugar na yendi wo krom ha. Same as the rice growing areas. That these are the things you betumi aye you betumi ada ho na ho akase o sidi de se de ebegina saa akonfirm enu miensa. But your finance minister Fufro Honorable Atufosi or Sheyebo with the Bank of Ghana governor say senia yesi hu Ghana economy no ye begina musa muma yembo mpae but I say omuka say begina musa esese wusu fa wa hondi enfamra ukoton niama main fa boni nkosoro ena say nti miwa eyebo apayo wa onim say asema wo ka kire customer ba beto ade no enye nukre ba wo pe profit nti no o ena say lorry fe ni boaye di ena say ade no pe onya enu nti mesre Ghana for we must all put our hands on deck to ensure Ghana move forward in a positive direction. Okay. In a positive direction like lawyer.
Okay. Honorable Wakasapa more than but Mami Musa the last question na main lawyer hold quickly. Me say etie for that lawyer. Yeah, honorable lawyer Kessben Nsoabeka representing New Patriotic Party. Now o ka bibi say ye can the import driven economy. Me say the bia ye ka say kwan ye be fa so a ye be sustain ye sidi no. I sidi no be ho ye den no. The bia semo ya kana import driven economy. The bia normal ye kra no edoso sen de ye exporting it sa normal ni na. Na ye kan ya wo de sa suggestion yi be. Memisa wo. Do we have the political way to do that? Because the minimum is say the biano your politicians the bia and conform finance political parties.
Yes.
Ebi o hono mo a ebi o kofa anwa de ba obi kofa mo de ba ene bia ye kasa yi enko kwanketinkiti aba eba ye ama Ghana ene kosua bo aba fam ama akokɔ bo aba fam ba 400 metric tons na ye kokra de ba no na nka bia ɛsoate so de bi ti but obi kokra enkoko force e de ba why political financier yama ni quota bi say sa quota we na kabia kono kokko fabra but enam say onu ni interest and so finance party nti yentimi nka nkyira ne hye ne say osemasi say no you say the enkoko ne yehia kokko force ni biem because enkoko nketenketi project na ba ama say na enkoko ba bia be fa bia no yenya bi to ne bo na ba fam yentimi nka sa de ne mfa nkyira nipa no ni ya jano na still ano okokra de ba no okokra de ba toothpaste ebi kura ye bi wa ha na still obi a political financier political party financier ni ya jano no okokra de yentimi mo mu quota
minya nia ewo mu ni se ukokra nkukon nkitinkiti a habo na ewi nkukon nkitikiti a na Ganafo enya Ganafo na ewi ntinu sankrofo no ye mpanyufo political financiers omo hia should I say addition or education nia ewo mu ni say am produce to a certain level or quantity which is sustainable to supply consumers to it, then you can never rule out an importer.
Yeah, I'm talking about where buyer. Yeah,
the government. Oh yes.
Sending the okay. Ni na ye bo hon pa.
Enu na make say we call me call honorable Rikopoko office. Oko office hokra me nyanko hokra makobe 5 times.
I see.
So the programs that are coming aban eboa ne ho wa sha say nyema they've listed those who are going to handle various programs. And until na debia mi boda will say fan hu fa gym. Enti say to me sponsor Ghana for amoma produce chicken to a certain level cry important that we can dress it in this country na fa ko gu coastal. Enya one na be release the consumers no money ama wanya osika. That is the way we should look at it. So also there are contractors who come from foreign countries Omusi road. Now the government is saying that let us give the roads contracts Yemfama Ghana for no muye. The implication there will be that we are no more going to sign any dollar contract with the contractor who will be bringing money foreign direct investor or the dollar ediba into who sign a contract mu jinu dollar now Ziega fanu say who road construction papers who qualify say by ekwan na aban ma contractor uni aban kwa koka dollar okrum ha you will be talking about cedi. So these are some of the things SSA aban se no kan no obie kwan obebie kwan so okase obebie kwan ediama every Ghanaian to have that opportunity. The poultry farmer should have that opportunity to produce. There are hotels right now who don't have the chicken, so they look up to the importer. So the production is the issue. SSA producing. Look at even ginger. Do you know that ginger has short in this country? Among for framing. Some catch say Utiriji ye area no Buemu the Akan constituency.
Yeah.
That area they produce a lot of ginger. But ginger ni ho. Do you know starting now ye to ginger full bag a bit 300, 400, 600 in the nibo 2,500. So we must look at the sustainability of this program. So one number produces ginger and they'll continue to produce. So omen to me and toi, we change it to another, we add value to it. Into those political financiers, their appetite, their appetite for foreign business, now very high. So they need a lot of education. That how do we turn this our business into local business? These importers, they can finance even poultry farmers. Say me work store. I want about for the whole of this year. Me here say 40 footer container by 20. Now me here per calculation production say next year into this region would there me man nipa say they can also go into business because when you go into business to empower the youth, empower the producers. Also so banya sika but near Ghana for many times when you say the political cannibalism who say politics political party bi ba na obi adwuma akoso a na wa destroy no e the fear and panic e dey share Ghana businessman and rich people
eti kwantu no person producing economy say me ya be same sika nyina
yes
ma menya kitu abi
yes that is it ntinu the time has come say resetting should allay this fear from a Ghanaian rich man who has the money. Let us support everybody. Na onu susu baby eye ni field of production no fa ni sika enfan sheho na ye produce sa usra fa sika no fa ministry so na aban mom no onji sika no to support that production. Ye we are udi sa chicken no ye dress no a won be dress kra nya djuma na di ko go container na wo release e the amount customers. It is time for all hands on deck because in 2020
yes we need because me can say feed Ghana ka feed Ghana o man penya launch here say yes na feed Ghana no aso abade amaye na fe ye tomatoes e buni ade but still na ye import tomatoes ye hweman kofo eze troria ye bi ene na ama na Burkina Faso Nigeria food diamo 2019 after obina bumper harvest ena Buhari tu omo border mu say ye hwema obi amfa emo mba bewura Nigeria ese yesu se nya da political bill
gina ye
na so na ye kokra ayi tomato 36.1 million dollars yeah abda ye betimi akomada ho abofo epoalugu ni
because during Nkrumah time now you were tomato factory you were meat factory you were sugar factory so all these things Ghana for mesrema midi manusi no muma yen kambum lawyer mini wo dey ye nsa kabo ya kabum dada nti enfa other political members players me see the NDC appointees. Once you are appointed, see every Ghanaian as one who is going to help Ghana to develop, but not from a political party. Give everybody an opportunity for Ghana to grow.
Okay.
Lawyer, Major.
All right. Lawyer Sebe Ababe Kayen Sada Mame Kai say nei say oko biafa se bia pese ugunso. Na unso bi o hodma ugunso na owie ya na oto ne zip na asaka no. So asa de ebia kamu anue papa. eno na very dangerous pa very very dangerous pa one hwe be kwa kofa nsusu aso kese de ama che se o prostate na large kakra ana afeso obi wo hono okoda obetimi asori adonso saa okoka o so nsuo na me no me na dabi enye nsuo na problem eneba obi onso wanya prostate enlargement ama ene creative problem de ama aye cancer so kwa na o how to atwa nyame adomara kwa nyame yi Obatampa Prostate Center for their brain ba beso ano Obatampa Prostate Center wono no nenuro no ensa no ma bebrebo eye prostate nkwa no de ye ho aduma se ya sho katika kra na ye de rubber na hye wansa na wadwonso anase aye cancerous a doctor declare say betimi create problem ahụ Obatampa Prostate Cancer for ese ombetu ase ombe hye ade no e de amawo amwajo fa hudi wasa prostate yare for 40 good years wo bia nsa ma na chi meka ase bibia bada Obatampa Prostate Center ena o yedi hu adanse e de kire fra number ni sisi ane ti wo mo number ni 0553 800678 0553 800678 and I say 0553 800678 0553 800678 o hwe tira kwanya ya wakaswa fifi prat last stop kaswa fifi prat last stop eno no kaswa to yenya no road ho na abehu Obatampa Prostate Center wodi ihwemo ate na je ofa hodie efa free prostate on lo be mo akwa babiem
ya nia ziga
ya dwene Ghana ho lo na sidi ya aba for me sesi ye ni na eya ni gisem eti pekwanya ye befa so a ye betimi ama sidi no ahoden no etimi aton the sustainability and say e da obia no a obia eka ho asem how do we sustain the city
me da se bebre na mama wa chewe ne mama mini apanyi honorable Ashaman so achi always smiling okay say ni bu food and asema be mi triman say hey ade hu so ne MPP ni awa no ade ba say ade say me MPP ni ye debate nti anopai mechia me ma ya hwefo ne etiefo nyina so achi enkanka metuhwi de ko Miami constituency ahafo no southwest mankan so a de kosi ne mpesa so echia wo nyina
na na chi o be mechia no na na chi otokas LPP ni me carry I o say me de papa no ba so toto eza na etete no ho ya o sa papa de David oba na me nya na me say ade o sa na de bia na me say ana wo o TV nyina ni mu
I feel so ma son no bi o maka o mo ho abom eye adwuma son o mo so say o mo pe wasem yi papa
oh to God be the glory
ye nua Ziega enti anopa de o mo nyi o mo fidie no emfem free Kessben.
What in your guy?
The radiation to God be the glory.
Anu de hu hia. Omatiko ekuba tan a sorry kese pa wo Ghana ha mo frɛ no Queens for Ken.
Hey, Queens
for Ken.
Oh, I see.
For
Queens for Ken.
King or Ken?
Queens.
They are
Queens
they
for
are
King or
they
Ken?
are connected. Enti ya to aso.
Enti 70 hoyi.
Omo eye di
enu de matiase o. Ni o kan wi e no. Meaning say Queens for King and Queens for Ken.
Queens for Kennedy Japan.
Enu am say okay. Sabe pepe.
Honorable watches a member of parliament.
Onim. Na Messi anso na machia abrantie baako a obon homodin ye Ghana hapa is a young guy and the dedication to work na fantastic. Edi adodo na nim ne gaji.
Oh, Gaji.
So unim Gaji.
Gaji Papa no ne Kennedy Japan.
That is correct.
Oh, I see.
That is correct. It's a fantastic.
Catch say ya on besra ye.
Yeah, mate. And the Gaji minim se wuti ene won kra no no. E ya besra Kessben. Mesra yankoso CD honorable epese o nwumadie bebre but me pese me correct ade ba akoma no na se wo bibi ka on kan fa ho mame. Oni opanyin bi ye interview. Ana obi sa ne say CD a eba for me bia sidana oka che say da bi emrebe yi de bi nsiye
ama oka say even the redenomination e buy no ana CD no kra ho tene
president for redenomination
dollar no ya tete no ma so
ana obi sa honorable Ashaman so ofo aso de okan enya no kore me fa unko say CD no ente say seida me do ko 2021 go to exchangerate.com and find the CD dollar rate as at May mass specification 2021 May 31st. $1 was $1 was 5 cedis 7906 pesos.
Yeah, Ben.
2021.
Okay.
2021. CD no
2021 yeah.
Make 2021
4 years ago yeah.
4 years ago.
Now see that CD near 5 cedis.
$5 to a CD. $1 was 5 cedis 7906.
Oh okay, me kabeti me abama ka we dey fache me. What time need fache me? Em say that time na ye CD no on say na a range in between because ni say ni free 1 CD to $1 and if you want CD 20 pesos to $1 and I be do sa level na near one me patch me ba o and e be do sa level na near one but we are talking about say yakọ ebia 16.7 sa etimi atia ba kire sa ho asem common yedi enye ba bia free e buy ana
2019 2020 na I hit a double digit
double na say
na a range say 11-12 thereof BBC ye enti they all canon and person me di bank say enye say a free an MPP grab fa akuna no 2021. Oh, me person me can say be na fe
double digit no we see time ben.
Ko 2019 2020.
Baba me say ya wish pe dia guma so me say May 2020 rather.
2021. Before okay, 2021 no. Na dollar na I hit it okay, double digit.
I'm say 6.18. Okay, 6.18
yes.
per dollar.
Yes.
6.18 per dollar. Okay.
But 2021 maybe Kaiwo. Okay, say argument be say yeah by Esra and then you say no. It is because of the COVID. That was the argument of NDC. COVID da fe nipa ntimi nko China nko fa nneoma ma no. And ma dollar no eso teye. So 2021 something spectacular happened to our city. A drop drastically into so be aka chero say e bin si da within the past 5 years na ye tro. I'm building this to Professor Gachi. In fact, I was getting disappointed when I was listening to him. But on my intro say, oh yeah, something for NDC, no. And I'm so when you say as usual, politics and no play. Name of the professor no using a prophet
economic dialogue committee member.
So using a professorship no the man analysis and I will be highly disappointed. But because you attach him to the role he's playing for NDC, and I realize say, oh yeah, politics as usual. Because so to me catch say the trade war
President Mahama the committee our economic dialogue committee planning for the
so
economy.
He wants to
and our home but that's why NDC ni
menga so NDC he's connected and you know or become bibi na ya who say
Lord where the me how kakra fa cheme o ka say we connected I don't see how I mean the be see afan because economic dialogue no na you can be Professor Frimpong
but na me ba be chire
is he also connected to NDC
now
they were called to I mean do a dialogue to Georgia to come out with solution.
See?
You understand?
So obi abe play back ninsem o kan ya. You see clearly politicking in there. Because man instances say oche ewiase nyina even the UK US ade ba ko a obi ade hye ne currency mu kena eye gold. When you have gold reserves a boama osikasem no etimi gina yie but oka say MPP abanso MPP shase ema ya build your gold reserves which is factual and everybody knows a whole professor etimi aka say eno de any effect bia e wo sidi na ba bia ba bedu no so eti na mame so make de make no wasa ka bi say trade war ya e koso ya ewiase nyina America ne ho akire na e clear to say de because of COVID. That's why I went as far back as May 31st 2021 to show say MPP Breso city no almost got to 5 cities and in all honesty COVID had a lot to do with it. It is a professor Bano person chira say on economic dialogue any NDC policies be omode tutum na message di na ba say ya no na me question the motive for saying the things that he said because every project has a gestation period. So the program be to wha another say oba cramp no ofa efro dako no de fa efro memom oba wo ebedi na averagely 9 months aboso menkono. That's what you call the gestation period. Enti ebreben policy ben na NDC be ye ya awosa de yehu ni omo dialogue nam go dialogue no be so chese no na me yehu de yehu yana ono bo shaman e try say one no be side kakra but do baby no o make point ma manage o se nsuo mu na se nsuo beto na wan fa wo bokiti ankosi wa wunya nsuo ni bi me ne ono abo ya adwen e kire se wa wo koso nsuo no nya na ma nsuo ni mu na ye o de o ma ni nsuo mu na ne e wo ho trade war na e koso no e wo ho as a country you have to take advantage of it and I totally agree with that. Enti the professor ne be ye ne de any the offer the second one now okay say bin see da no I'm putting facts to what I'm saying to show say the omoka no enya no correct
na honorable say ye ka creditor ye dem abai na you okay no problem ye ka credit ye dem abai ya honorable Mr. Abusa nkofo sa asem say lord team you me kai say 2017 when Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo took over na ye ni babia na inflation war President Mahama left behind 15.3 into 15.4 inflation. 80 ye jan hono and the NPP baba take over from 15 points from 2017. By 2019, COVID neba crisis, global economic crunch the ebeban. Mame fancy ho because of a crisis start here. Na see no inflation now drop it at the abasenge digit 9 point something into 8. At a point where it hit 8. Emma NDC forecast say the inflation now dropping and yet the might of Dr. Baumiane, Mr. Foriata. Nemum the IMF program now mo kokoye no 2015 no. The IMF for a project is about 2019, 2018, 2019 no. And you know be drop it inflation be back from. Almost Debbie NPP for almost say Debbie Dr. Baumia ɛne Mr. Oforiata ne Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo economic might ɛna ma yɛbɛduru that level. Okay, it's fine. Dr. Bawumia bɛyɛ good for gold purchasing policy, which is good for oil. SEM fine arrest dollar no. Ɛna abɛyɛ program no. Ɛna start to say new. Most one or most say na new. Your friend say profit ama benefit ama ne sidi na ba bɛyɛ strong. Aba bɛto dɔmahama na benso. They did something. Why do you overlook your old year 2019-17 about inflation and come and take credit for this one?
Me pacho. O de ma
enunti na oka na
Ziega nsema woken. The oka sesi no efa President Akufo-Addo amamuo no. No aba 2017, 2018, 2019. Now go and check the same IMF omo projections on the bar for our growth. Say Ghana be grow say in all the figures we exceeded. And a baby and dollars so predicting a year go below that. It is it is then clear say it is not just obedient mini IMF gaining film. But it is not just that, because the predictions now any projections are IMF the buy no. We did far better than that. Menkasa yes or before ne de na meden eho apaso. How can you say that NDC shouldn't take credit? Etina meka say mene honorable Ashama ya adwene say nsuo ne beto a ofa wa de na ade kokosobia. Na wo afa kokosobia and then NDC na wa ban mu nsuo ne eto and one for na de na ode aden ode aso. That is the credit. I gave that credit to the NDC because they at a certain thing they are in government and they would have done one thing or the other. Maybe issue ne say trying to say nothing of NPP worked as far as this appreciation of the city is concerned. It cannot be sustained by any factual analysis. Sure. Now, because a day beye na a city no. Sustain because be that na mama evidence.
And so over cost sustainability
no time
no me call baby no listen to me I'm respecting you have to respect that too.
I agree.
Your sustainability save it because you fee and you honor all bad before front is.
But let me put no you talk. But what I'm saying
I said time they are closing 10 to.
Oh sorry. Go on. Me and
wow, Asema Okano. He's doing politics. You should stop that. Now, no. Look, let me tell you. I tell you, the only time I'll be annoyed is when you have these MPP people talking. Now, Professor Gachidiana Okaye. Or see, Bawumia eto gold. But we have unstructured market, true or false? India for beto gold, our villages.
Where is the
China for that is the gold board.
When did the gold board?
Yes.
When was it established?
Why didn't we have
that? I'm talking about the gestation period.
Please, lawyer. When I'm talking, you keep quiet. I have listened to you. Why didn't we have this downward trend of exchange rate for the past 5 months before you go to what? You go for election. Why is it not the same Bawumia who is saying that economically you people were bankrupt? So what are you talking about? I understand that you are a lawyer.
Calm down.
I understand that you are a lawyer. Bawumia, who is your economic guru, told Ghanaians that we should forgive them because they have been so abysmal in economics. So go to Bawumia and learn. He knows what he has done. So when you have unstructured gold marketing in this country, and now Bambi, Eba say no see, ye ma China and India for any Lebanese for coin. So mufa machines in none one say achomu. So now we have the board. We are having it like a cocoa board. This should ring a bell in every MPP person's mind that we are doing something, a game changer has come. That is what you should be talking about. Now, if you talk about you have done economic and we have a strong one, Bisano say, as a legal luminary, 2 years, yantria amount for cow kruma bondholders. Yea, and you know no matter say that to her. Whilst you are saving, people were suffering. Do they know that? So the money that you say, oh, we have increased growth, and it is on somebody's detrimental business. I went to me and nuna I must say,
people like what? Kama services, did you talk about that? We are no more kids today. You can't bring that type of take gutter away. Childish economics here. Ntina wunya growth no. Catch Ghana for. Say inflation at 54%. Didn't it affect people's business? Tell NPP people to go and tell this to Marines. We are the people they should tell. They should go and tell it to the Marines. We have said what we have said.
Now, from there.
Yes. Now, when we talk about Papa Ufren, or see in recent times, how sustainable with this 9%? 2021, 2022, Ghana inflation shooting. This year printed 77 billion. Did you ask this why he printed 77 billion for Nanado for 2 years? Did you ask him? Go and learn economics, you people. You can't deceive us. I rest my case.
Okay. Yeah, I just brought a little. You see, NDC. Let me tell you this. NDC cannot face facts and figures. I don't know musuro. Etina all kono. Me catch and say on chain. Na me man facts and figures get to be on the way and the temperature arises here. The pressure cross sorry. Ebufuaba. But me catch and say we will keep on giving them facts and figures, and we will be putting fire under their feet. Adia me kaye. Me the facts ne atoto ho say enya sa bring facts. I feel now they go fa bi mu a ye nti omuka 2 years na ade teacher for me adwuma 3 years. I do omuka 3 months no. Ade na wonka ho asem. Yenhwe the sustainability of the city. Asema honorable shaman aka nyina ne say SSA ye den yetimbi produce more because we are important. Cedi dollar ni nyina na demand and supply. The more you demand for the dollar no, now we see the a week. And you see yetimbi reduce your importation. Now your exports no, your increase no. One means a MPP5 say or the best idea way is to introduce what we call one district, one factory. With whatever challenges a have you know, it was better than none. Now NDC buy one district, one factory secretariat, you know, and I hope you are aware. Adia ebe boying near to me produce more. Near yenya consuming what we produce, you know. What buy what babichem? So how are you going to sustain the city against the dollar? And someone can gidi ne de bebre wo ho e betimi aka. What me aka nipa eya ye ntu omuka ba omo musika ne da ho. Omusika ne nyirae e da ho. A ye da ye gusu a ye tu amomo. Ba se wokọ a teacher for mu ye adwuma emfie miensa. A ye tu omo 3 months omo other months na aka no ewe mo fedi. And cement etimi move to about 140 cedis per bag. Mo ba betun 80 cedis. Mo de call 140.
Ba see o matete so na.
Chame baby I to so na me go to me de. Chame na me go pay binto na me so me go supply because I know say even 140 ne kra no baby o ho no my ho de say obenya bi. It is this same NDC government here opese ehunu say bibia e see look sector by sector everything is falling apart. Now me jitum say adwadifo e so omtete omonioma so on a simple principle says a dollar ne call up and ya and now betum. On that principle, I call or I add my voice to the voices are air kase or monti or moniomaso because that's how they've been dealing with us. But you see, almost to episode Moshe said at the end is sustainable and not saying sustainable. Now, doom so and not is they say I say you will doom so see any doom so. Meaning say when now can you dia?
Oh, my best say ever since Abujinapo. And then I Minister of Energy, me honey me doom light.
And you
Obeka say, Yabiti Obeka so you best solve problem na afede. Ebia ba me you best solve problem no.
It's general to that can you mo.
O me de bia me da.
O dem and you media enye kra na Ghana for bebre so
ka de ba ko pe me ready.
Ghana
for mo hwe me o munim say no kre say ye doom light.
Dia me so make an e no kre. Ba bi bebre ho so a ye doom kania e wo honom. Now na electricity bill na yateso ana. Because dollar no say akofom it is a year per se edwadifo no eti omonioma so there we should also live by good example. What am I saying? If say dollar no ekofom a me hunu say fuel prices ekofom ekodu 14 15 and I'm 12 with the dollar edifo na e fuel ye thermal plants no and also come from the electricity bill there. So government should show good example by reducing electricity and water tariffs as a result of the strengthening ability of the city. Not aboso kind and almost ancient no munsia.
Okay, kwakwasi do herbal and prayer center for some country say. Omo di GDA herbal mixture e dia ba mutie omo duro no eye mienu pe e na eye nkonya enye nu bebrebe debi omo dia na ye GDA herbal mixture e na inkunumdie herbal mixture na GDA herbal mixture no eye obia arthritis ayo mutie ni you arthritis atete wa ma ye twetwa wo no ma bebrebe eye GDA herbal mixture e mbema na gino ebetu ase e dia ma wo afoseme control so obia bodily pains wonam ni na ya unko ye adwuma unko peja bibi unko gym se first time wa gym unko bobo unko do bia de bia wonam ya wanu nu anu no eye GDA herbal mixture ene betu ase e dia ma afei waseme control se inkunumdie herbal mixture so aba na inkunumdie herbal mixture no eye obi a osa yamukro osa type bia wo su bia no e beba pe hye no kra e dia ma amwadwo fa ahudie osa ntuni ya twa onuane bebrebe wudimi ni wakone de wudi ba kokra e problem makosu na wudi a masa da baya wo bo emfno etu wuhia se ewudnum inkunumdie herbal mixture ni bi na oditu ase wo your ba menstrual cramps dutama ubu nsa se de nkofo kade bia ne se oh eba ne ye do aye calendar wutimi tiamu sa na wayase se wansia no kwanya be kwa kofa fibroid e dia bro the more na moja no eba de ntimi maye enti ana eya wo ya enti eba sa no na bonto asa na be kwa kofa fibroid e dia bro eti no inkunumdie herbal mixture ne entu ase emfama oni GDA herbal mixture eno so no edi asem edi ama eno malaria fever headache and typhoid fever ebete ne te edi ama na enuro yi open herbal shop and pharmacy shop bia ogada ha bia na ubenya bi edi ato ubenya bi ato okọ we dam pharmacy eno wa shaman Equus pharmacy enso wa shaman Repash Ventures okanshi Hello herbal eno okanshi Angel herbal okashi Kinsua herbal okashi and Medina and a suhumso Tony K herbal and a Kaswa House of Drugs JB Pharmacy and all herbal shop nationwide open bako ato ako yusu and apedo do to akwakoto number is 0558639865 0558639865 emubiano ofra ye bejo so na ya joso eno eye kwakwasi edu herbal and prayer center omo di GDA herbal mixture ne inkunumdie herbal mixture adiaba arabo my mama just a minute now wrap up near read messages ni bi na yenye dia kan twaso na inko
yo me da
ene ye wan kasa unua nanake mo communicator kese ba kopa open national organizer ne ne birthday tenese celebrate no
nanake ene
animadu
ye ma afish awoda papa esre nyame nhira e de ma
mama a minute na fa wrap up na 1 minute
yo nti no na che say the American and say NDC they should back up because they are failing the nation. Sector by sector. I didn't energy minister crowd. In fact, I'm so much disappointed in him because he's one fine gentleman. Me penasem because of adia me hu fa me hu e wo Tamale airport. Me nim no nim me ye share wo airport on me nyina for the same flight when he was in opposition, and I just loved the man. And the analysis any nyoma wo ye whilst in opposition and someone wo kan ye no, I realized say o ye deep near the Ghana energy ne ehye nsa obetumi ayo. Na so obetena so wa metena so mpo e no sha se gufu ye. Na me kan so so Tim Veka say 5 hours of fuel and after 5 hours no ye be shut down fe obeka say and central for the gina no si bo na there's video in that way what Independence Square and now can say asem now wabeka say ECG yem privatize a poor management and MPP poor management and my ECG aye dia ase obaya wo di good management baya afi opa say who give the dog a bad name and hang it and ontimi ton ECG ne ontimi ton ECG tena power crisis nso a ye komu no wo monhwe no mon solve so we are tired with John Mahama and Dumso
honorable sesi enam yai nese bia sebe nyame ma na masa unmu bia no ho akwatetema ebia akọbọbọ ne budompe mu wanya fracture kakra bodily pains bia ne sisi na ye ne ya wanum no sa de bia onum adu foforo esa na betimi create problem crowd amount o joint pains uti na ye oya ukotodwe na ye oya wakọbọbọ wakoye adwuma bia ade bi na abọ ma ho ahono ne sa no ma no ene sa ointment di twitwisu na ekofa problem de brebro ne hyehyɛ ne sa no ni na atu atwa ti yo ahumka heat patch e diaba na ahumka heat patch no se plaster baby ayo ya no wan se wo de ataro wo de taro ho pe enu anu no kabia wo ba aduma na ke bia wo de atano ahye watade aguso wo bedu fie na ekọ ema biam kra eno ahumka heat patch ebetu ase de ama kra no na ese na obi eto medical technology de na aba etene de abafu ene de yenu abana no ubenya bia to pharmacy ne herbal shop bia wa Ghana fa na nyina ubenya bia to bankra ha your origin chemist repass ventures ene ad pharmacy kingswalk herbal takrade nisi pharmacy ene AA Mensa Dr. Mensa Zubenya Bio, A Mensa Ashanti Vital Pharmacy, Lancer Pharmacy, La Petite Pharmacy, Western Pharmacy, Kofobia Zubenya Bio, Gabson Pharmacy, Drag Right Pharmacy, Eastern Chemist, and Sunyan Zubenya Bio, Green Light Pharmacy, Mose Pharmacy. Friend number is here 0559 802297. 0559802297 and 0248509003 0248509003 and 0536645334 0536645334 ahumka hit patch hwehwe bi wati ne fatatar ho na je ofa ahudie enche na ye sore na ye nchia oyi Sofima imaskon bebia obi chacha papa bebia obi ya chacha opa nyankopon ka ho na ye sorry na we say mamen kanka we say tia wat ni enko wase good morning bro the cement price remains 140 Ghana cedis at Bebiani cement price remains the 140 cedis from Bebiani Iben and do we say Abba. Okay, we say so please good morning, don't be biased. We are in Ghana when NPP took over in 2017 and solved doom, so you people help them to campaign that the NDC solved it before handed over to NPP. Okay, thank you very much. But that's pa udino and adia ba wan trebi bia bia that's yakopon shroud. Keep them coming. Good morning. My name is Christian Baini. Please ask the NPP man what they were able to achieve with the so-called 1D1F and its secretariat. Okay, way from CBI. And what do we say about Yancha and Nana Bafo Kumase the message amaye baby obi a chacha pa. Was a good morning boss. Gossman, that NPP guy can lie, papa. I'm checking GH with the free second that but yaba lawyer was hi, I'm Reverend Samuel Entry Begro me shamo program and I like the way musisiemu program Nyankopon Ensham Reverend also Nyankopon Ensham. Say good morning please. Is a voice note allowed on the program Mr. Yentimi Emmo Emfa Emmamo yes Ramo pa voice note Yentimi Emmo Emfa Mamo. Okay, yeah kwa no nyasa kitwa crowd. Okay, we need to celebrate some people with personalities in Ghana. Na messages here besa to so happy birthday to Nicholas Amankwa aka Homeboy. Yay! Honorable Homeboy that TV news no. Yes, this is a Homeboy. Yes, a member of parliament Edema Amenfi East constituency. Oberduma pa Homeboy, a member oko a parliamentar. Finance committee no oka hu bi Homeboy Nyankopon ka ho ate o ma nim die ni nyansa na fadi Amanfi East fo anim abreni nara. Happy birthday to you my brother. Hey for the party the wo catch them ye na ye baba ho. And a happy birthday to incoming national organizer Edema new patriotic party honorable anima do the TV no so he no how said the agne fepa. Yes, this is honorable Yeboa set Yeboa. Yes, Nana K that TV no so no. Yes, happy birthday to you Nana K. Opesi to the swaba no be organizer national organizer Edema new patriotic party. And now they were udi wa wodai Nyankopon ka homo wadi swade hunu emrem. And a happy birthday to Alibaba Dan Kambari eneze ono way. Hey, come baby obi ame chacha wati me do na mafio Kwame Mafio, happy birthday to you. And where am half brother? Only A na mimi Z. Etini a breaking news near free A and Z. Yes. So Alibaba Dankabari that TV news no. Happy birthday to you, Kwame. Oba kra mamento nka. Happy birthday to you. Nyankopon ka hopa. Okay, and a happy birthday to Mrs. Teresa Jamfi. Yes, our brekum. Yes, Madam Teresa Jamfi na that TV news no. Mama, Nyankopon ka wate on tre watabemu. Oma ye fere say good health. Yes, your good health. May you download the supernatural power of good health. That's it. Nyankopon ka opa way every nana chei a ono no dropo pharmacy wo kumase wasante joso na oton cars e wo bantama and wasi we see yefa awoda kasi we enfama. And a happy birthday to Esther Abrefi, oye fire officer e wo Mampontin fire service station. Yes, Esther Abrefi no. Happy birthday to you. Such a beautiful woman. Nyankopon ka